everybody, what is up? My name is AsterKatt and welcome back to Zero Escape 999. I am so excited to be continuing. Thank you so much for all the love on the last video. There were so many people who were so excited, which made me so excited. I think it's at 1,000 views already and it's only been a couple of days, so I'm really happy you guys are just as excited for this series as I am. I am honestly just gonna jump right back into it. Oh, I did say I was gonna do rankings. I told people I would do rankings just like I did in Your Turn to Die, so I need to do that, and I also want to quickly make sure I have the ones written down for the last one. Actually, wait, I'm gonna want my big notebook. I'm gonna need it for the math. Oh, shut up. God. I don't know where to put this. There's not enough room on my desk for this. We're gonna press continue, and I did actually make my decision as to which this. Oh, no, I want this one, I think. As to which door I was gonna go through. People told me that choices were actually kind of like an okay place to pause.
All right, then.
Hi.
It seems we've reached...
Okay.
I'm going through door...
Yeah. Cool.
Where? The door's not...
I made my decision based on the fact that it took us this long of bickering to get to an agreement, and so I don't want to be the one to go against the agreement. So as much as I would kind of like I do think going through door 5 might be important, and I would have volunteered, maybe I would have volunteered to go through door number 5 originally. Now that we kind of already decided who would be in group door and who would be in group 5, it would be too complicated to try and switch it, and the math would be confusing, so I'm gonna go through door 4. Decided that door 4 would be fine. Decided that door 4 would be fine. Also, we are going to stay in novel mode, but people kind of explained to me, so essentially on the DS, one screen had like all the sprites and stuff, and the other screen had this like novel mode, and so then when they adapted it to be able to be played on like the PC and stuff, they kind of combined those two, and so novel mode is closer to what was originally done on the DS, whereas adventure mode cuts out a lot of the descriptions and just has reactions, which does kind of complicate it because they don't remove some of the additional reactions they added for adventure mode when you play in novel mode, but we're just gonna roll with it. It'll be fine.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June.
Okay.
There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side.
Aww. June. Akane Kurishiki.
This should be fine. It's no problem this way.
She's so pretty.
I should see the other 4 off.
He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood.
Looks like Ace and the others are going.
He watched the other 4 walk toward their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. Good luck, you guys. Before long, they had reached door 5. Well, yeah, no wonder it was before long. You're right there. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red.
Now then.
Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulders to look at Junpei and his companions.
Be careful.
As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open, the mouth of a great hungry beast.
So horrible.
Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake had no such problem as his blindness made him immune to the horror. Yeah, I still imagine the smell would be pretty grotesque, though. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splack in the pool of blood.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry!
It's fine.
Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds.
Yo, yeah, that's...
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
The 3 remaining sealed themselves and stepped through the door. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door.
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Do you think they're okay?
June's face showed her concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out from the other side of the door. It was 7.
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
4.
The beeping stopped.
Oh my god. The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door.
Looks like it stopped.
Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief of their own.
Hey, guys! Are you doing all right over there?
They'd heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't hurt to be sure.
Yep, we're fine.
Good. Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different.
Okay.
You know how the red was red?
Yeah.
Well, the dead is blue.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Oh. I'm still so nervous.
We should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
Roger that.
Roger that. I love him. Junpei and the others left door 5 and headed toward door 4.
Now it's our turn.
We got this, guys.
I'll go first.
They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. I like Lotus's rings. 4 asterisks appeared on the screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around.
Okay. We ready? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm so scared.
Let's go.
None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded to them and turned back toward the red.
All right. Let's go.
With strength and determination, he pulled the lever.
Run!
Oh, the 4 of them left through the door together. The moment they had passed through, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist. This is so horrifying.
Oh, damn.
Oh! In the center of each place, a red skull appeared and began to flash. That's pink, but okay.
It's counting down.
The detonator's countdown had begun. In the long moment, each of them spent staring at their wrists. Oh, the number door behind them closed with the sound of metal reverberating down the hallway. This is so anxiety-inducing, in a good way.
We can't go back!
Yeah, no duh!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
How would I know?
Don't
Stop
give me that.
shouting!
Start looking!
I already am.
They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves running down was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would have likely discerned the doors lead to cabins.
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but his best guess there were 7 or 8 of them.
Ah, fuck!
So door 4, maybe?
Don't have time to count.
Junpei ran to the
Just
nearest
need
door.
to open them all.
He grabbed the knob and shook it hard.
It won't open.
It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door and saw that his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here. It's not moving.
June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eye caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red blinking light.
There it is! At the end of the hallway. Run!
Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June and pulled them toward the light. Santa called out to them as he ran.
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know? Our time limit is 81 seconds.
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left.
This is such a chaotic group. In all likelihood, Junpei figured nearly a minute had already passed the door closed behind them. That's like 20 seconds. That was true. Or chief foremost in all their minds, they were out at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them.
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here!
Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel.
Come on, everyone!
The other 3 quickly followed suit. With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. Oh my god. This is so scary! Also, dear God, I feel like that was like the worst combination of people. We did not have anyone who could keep their calm. Everybody was in the other door.
Looks like it stopped.
His hands beginning to steady, Junpei wiped some of the sweat that had beaded on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the four companions began to look around.
There's another door at the end of the hallway.
He could see a heavy-looking set of double doors. Set into the walls of the hallway on either side of the larger door were two smaller ones.
Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open.
How many times had he come across similar doors with similar results, he wondered. A lot. Already. Or perhaps he corrected himself, more a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage.
A keyhole.
Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in the brass.
What's this mark? Mail?
He wasn't quite sure what to make of it and stared at it for a moment in confusion. It was June that corrected him.
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars.
I was going to say, it's some astrological symbol.
Well, technically, they are the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn, and Earth.
I don't know enough
At
to
least
know.
that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. I was going to say, we probably should at least check the other doors. They had turned to find him some distance down the hallway. He had gone to check the other doors. Eventually, he reached the last of them and jogged back. Took him only a moment to catch his breath again.
Yeah, so, I looked the place over. Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Oh,
And
boy.
that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
Lotus examined the doors on either side of the larger double door. Each one had a metal plate attached to it.
Maybe it's the room number.
B92, B93,
The door on the left has a B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
Junpei put his hand on the doorknob, and Santa moved to the other door. They'd made it through the numbered door alive. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Oh, there's a lot more to be afraid of! Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded.
1, 2, 3!
In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. And promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as he threw open his door. They turned around and saw the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa.
Hey, it opened.
I was like, another person? Who is in this ship? It's just Santa. Okay. If we split up and we each take a door, me and June going together, fine. Lotus and Santa going together, I feel like is not going to go well.
Yeah, it did.
The two of them are so cute. Junpei and Santa looked at each other.
I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Lotus's calm voice broke into their thoughts.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet.
As she headed for room 93, Lotus
Well,
continued.
now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Searching time! Oh, that was loud. Seek a way out! Let's go! Okay, room 92. We are currently looking at this back hallway. That vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we could get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Aww. I haven't heard their voices enough to be able to replicate them. I feel like I need to pay attention to that more now that I might be voicing them on occasion. Looks like a valuable vase, empty though. Looks like there's a room to the right of the vase. Okay, can I look at it again? Cool. Okay, so I can move to here. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. There are. The wall's covered with square tiles. They've all got geometric shapes on them. I was told to poke at things again. Oh, I love the animations. That's the shower knob. Let's see if anything happens when we turn it. No water's coming out. Okay. There's a little blue platform protruding from the shower wall next to the knobs. It's for putting soap on. I used to shout. What is wrong with him? Affectionately, what is wrong with him? It's for putting soap on. I used to shower once, so I know. I am glad you have used a shower once. Soap holder. It's a shower knob. There's no water coming out of the shower. Alright. It's just a shower head. There's nothing special about it. Okay, let's see. Map. What are we looking at? We are currently looking at the shower wall. And if we turn, there's a toilet. A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Okay. Now let's check the toilet. There's nothing there. The tank's empty too. There isn't even any water in it. Interesting. It's completely dry. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay, let's go back. Okay. Oh, so that's the door. All right. It feels dry too. That means no one has used it in a long time. Dry shower head. Can't look at the light. Shower curtains, huh? Let's try closing it. Now I can see the full expanse of the shower curtain in all its waterproof glory. There's nothing. Suspicious. It's just a normal old shower curtain. Narrow shower, and I'm standing in it with June. This is awkward. Time to open the curtain. No, close it again. Nothing else we can look at? I'm gonna be so thorough and poking around now that I spent. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do I leave? How do I go out? Okay, let's see. What's this? This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant-like nose, sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What's her brain made of? Can't say I'd mind finding a little bit more about what goes on in there. Cute. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking picture. It's some sort of weird black and white design. Looks like there's room on the right side of this picture. Huh. On the right side of the picture? What does that mean? Oh, looks like there is a room. Okay. Jumpy, where are you going? I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Do you think maybe you could look around here a little bit more before you go? There's a lot for me to do in here all by myself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Okay. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Okay, there's nothing displayed case, drawers are empty too. Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have the time to be relaxing on a sofa. It's a sofa. Maybe I shouldn't sit on it. June will get mad again. All right, matches. Ooh, okay. So it's a box of matches. There are matches inside, obviously. Hey, do you think we could burn down that door at the end of the hallway with these matches? Not gonna work, huh? Yeah. They're matches. I could probably light something small on fire with them. All right. Yeah, sure. Junpei looked down blankly at what he was holding, then up at June.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
June certainly looked fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Junpei held his hand on her forehead for a few seconds.
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Aw. Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, I guess I am.
June blushed and giggled.
By the way, Jumpy.
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-deck.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No.
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
Hey.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
This is not the time for this.
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
Girl, what? That is not what I asked! Whoa. Whoa. He makes the cutest little noises. Junpei's heart stumbled over itself.
Do you want to know?
Girl, where is this coming from? You're scaring me. I don't like it. No, I really don't. I don't care. That's none of my business. He had to admit he was a little curious.
Don't worry.
She smiled at him.
Only 18.
Okay.
Time 0.
Okay. It's gonna be like good for you, I guess, girl.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Okay, as cute as this is, affectionately, we don't have time for this. June looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperate attempt to seem nonchalant. You're doing a really bad job.
Yeah, I see.
I see. Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D deck.
Well, you do have a point.
Why do you seem so desperate to prove yourself?
I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder.
June nodded, and for a few moments she had the faraway look of someone deep in thought.
Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
No, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Pondering, not bad, but we need to be doing stuff while we ponder. We only got 9 hours. Sorry to rush you guys. Junpei went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Was there anything strange that had happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. There we go! It's a round wooden table. Alright. A sofa. Cool. What's this door? Okay. It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it here because your throat always feels dry when you wake up, you know? My throat's dry, but I think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Girl! What the heck? Cool it! Oh my god! I don't know where she's gonna go next. This is scaring me. Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Whoa! Just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Throat was dry already. This sure isn't helping. It's a bottle with some water in it. I doubt it'll be that useful. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. There's nothing useful in there. Okay. It's light. Even if it's heavy? That's light. You guys are weird. It's light thanks to what we can see. Affectionately, you guys are weird. This isn't a painting. Is it a map? It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think it'll be really useful. Let's take it with us. It's now possible to use the map screen. Okay. Story sections. Oh, okay. Whoops. No, let me scroll. Okay, fine. Ship's floor plan, which we will acquire over the course of the story. Clicking the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see a bird's eye view for that room. Oh. Cool. Junpei took one last look at the map, then folded it up and slid it into his back pocket. Okay, I'm bad at reading maps. June looked up as he closed it.
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said?
I do.
Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
I don't know.
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason.
Junpei took a moment to look around the room.
Do you think this boat is...
How would it be the actual Titanic?
a replica of the Titanic?
A replica?
Yeah, you know, like a copy of the actual boat.
Who on earth would make something like that?
Who on earth would put somebody in a death game like this?
Fans. Crazy Titanic fans.
No way. Do you even know how much money that would take?
No idea. But all they've got to do is break even, you know?
Break even?
Yeah, they could use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history, sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with.
Do you really think people would want to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? It's
Yes.
the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you'd get cursed just for going.
A curse, huh?
Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff?
Not really.
Sorry, but I can't really say I believe in that kind of stuff.
Tact was not one of Junpei's many better qualities.
What about you? No, I guess that's kind of a dumb question.
Yes, I do believe in curses.
Good for you.
In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic.
Really?
What?
A curse sank the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy.
Girl, what? Oh, I'm having so much fun with her. I mean, I said I needed more personality. I'm getting it. I don't know what personality I'm getting, but like, I'm getting personality. Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that.
Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those
haven't.
who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right.
June's eyes had lit up with excitement, like a child with a new toy.
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes,
But she was a mummy.
that's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And
Yes, saponification. That's not what it was.
Big words.
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
then what was it?
They say that she was frozen.
What? Frozen?
Frozen in time. Sorry.
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
That's a funky beat.
No.
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah,
I'm not following, girl. What? June and Junpei talked a little more, and then went back to their investigation. But even as they did, his mind went back to what she'd told him.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist?
I don't know.
No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
Why are we talking about ice? The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Like he'd eaten his ice cream too. But stop talking about ice! Okay, interesting. There's nothing left in the frame. Oh, it's a light blue blanket with some designs on it. Someone's made the bed, or at least never unmade it. There's only bed sheets under the blanket, nothing exciting. Look, there's two pillows next to each other. I guess it's a double. Huh? What's up? You're turning red. Man, is her fever back? Hey, are you alright? Do you need to lay down for a minute? I'm fine. I think it's still a little early for that. Huh? Hey, seriously, are you really okay? Oh, sigh. Anything? Bed frame. Now we don't have to worry about falling off. I toss and turn when I sleep. She's blushing again. What the hell is she thinking about? Okay, we look under the bed. No? What's this? It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. There's a key. Dresser key. Key. Do you think it's the key to the dresser? We can use it in another similar dresser? Maybe. This is the mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like there's anyone here you need to impress. Yes, there is. Ooh. What? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Forget it, Jumpy! Oh, so he's dumb. Well-polished mirror. Dresser, there's nothing on top. He is real stupid. The chair that goes with the dresser. Nothing particularly interesting about it. Okay. There's room to the right of the vase. Just gotta go check up on them. Is there something wrong with that? No. Come back soon. Sure thing. Leave the rest to you. Sure. Leave it to me. Head off to the other room. Oh, okay. Guess we're going to the other room. What's up? Oh, hi! You're going back already? You can't just leave June there by herself. What do you think, you're here, Knight or her protector or something? You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Okay, guess we can go to the other room. I didn't mean to leave. But I guess we will. We go to the other room. Lotus and Santa in the other room. I'm gonna go check up on them. Okay. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty, though. There seems to be a room on the left side of the place. Alright. This is the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. Yes. Whoa, look! Junpei! There's a mushroom growing out of the wall. Santa, please tell me you take showers. Please tell me somebody here takes showers. That's a shower head. Shower head. It's dry and doesn't look like it's been used in a while. This little thing's a shelf for putting soap on. Yes. That's the shower knob. I tried turning it, but no water comes out. Okay. Is there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Tank's empty, too. Some toilet paper. We've got 2 rolls, I guess. Okay. This room doesn't have a shower curtain. This room? Well, there were shower curtains in the bathroom that June was checking out. But you're saying this bathroom doesn't have any. Yeah, that's right. There's probably a reason why. Interesting, okay. Oh! There's a square tile in this frame. It's glued there quite well. I don't think you can take it out. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. Okay. Area seemed kind of suspicious. Alright. There are 2 rolls of toilet paper, one for business and one for fun? Junpei, what the frick does that mean? No curtains, though. Oh! Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look really expensive. You want to take a look? Damn. Oh, damn, guess that's the wrong key. Well, that means there's gotta be another one somewhere around here. Otherwise, we aren't gonna be able to open this thing. Shit! It's not opening! Alright, you grab that side of the table and I'll get the other. Let's smash this bitch open! I don't think that's going to work. That looks like tempered glass. I don't think throwing a table at it is going to break it. There are a number of expensive-looking plates in here. That vase looks pretty expensive. Whoa, whoops. Ceramic and porcelain. There's a couple of pieces of art in here. Can't say if they're very good or not. Oh, hey, it's the square! It's tile. I think I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I know. Kind of looks like the one we saw in the other room. Okay, pretty expensive. Alright. I don't think I can open it. The key's probably for something else. Okay. Sure. No, stop. A round wooden table. Wow, this is very nice wood. So, big deal. There's something on top of it. It's a round wooden table. There's something on top of it. Thank you, Junpei. A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Oh, we can light it! It's a candle, Junpei. It's on an iron candlestick. That's a pretty big candle. If you light it, it'll probably get really bright. Okay. Do you think we can... Should we light it now? Let's explore first, actually. Hey, Junpei. The room's pretty dark. Don't you have something that'll give us some light? Something to give us some light? Okay, well, that answers that question, I guess. I know. Who's the match to light the candle? Lit candle, yeah. Awesome. With the light of the candle, maybe we can take a look around over there. It's so hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you sit on top of the dresser? It's flat there, at least it won't fall over. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Okay. Hey. Got pretty bright. Now we can look around a little. This is the mirror for the dresser. Damn straight. Nothing weird about it, though. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? That would, of course, be Lotus. Oh, crazy old bat. Guess the stress was just too much for her. Did you say something? Nope, nothing. I'm working on getting their voices. I need to listen to them again and try and replicate them. Dresser drawer, it's locked. Okay, so we might need the key for that. It doesn't respond when I talk to it! Oh, shoot, I missed it. Gosh darn it, okay. It's a light, man. Can't you figure that out on your own? Hard to tell if it's burned out or not. Of course, now that we have the candle. Guess it doesn't really matter that much anymore. Alright. Oh, it's dark over here. Oh, a curtain! Well, it's the shower curtain, probably. Curtain, huh? Or a curtain, huh? Well, it's got all these metal rings. You could probably hang it from something, you know? Yes, but it doesn't look like a normal curtain. The way it feels, I think it's probably waterproof. Which would make this a shower curtain. A shower curtain, huh? It's a folded up shower curtain. Damn, that thing's big if you open it up. Oh, there's a hole, like a bug ate through it or something. Oh, you're right. I think maybe it was Peeping Tom. Pfft, I'll bet Lotus would sure make the pervert, as she should. If I catch him, you won't hear a peep out of the jerk. I'll knock him into Tom Morrow. That's Tom Much. The jury's still out on whether or not it was the work of a pervert, but there's a hole in it. It's a shower curtain. There's a hole in it. Okay. Anything under the blanket? Nope. Nothing suspicious here. Gah! Just messing with you. There's nothing there. What? Nope. Still nothing suspicious. No ghosts or girls either. Oh my god. I love him. All right. Huh? Hey, what the hell? Just got dark all of a sudden. Maybe the candle got blown out? We should go see. What? There's a candlestick covered in melted wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? Top of the candlestick looks kind of weird. You're right. It's all bumpy. Oh, it's a key! Dresser drawer, it's locked. If I want to open this. Okay, wait, let's look at, I want to look at the candlestick. Oh, thank God, I just minused it instead of closing the gate. That would have sucked. Part of the candlestick where the key goes looks like a key. A key, huh? I think I ran into a lock I couldn't open earlier. Part of the candlestick is a key, apparently. Guess I'd better try and find the lock it goes to. Okay, let's try this. Yes! Yes, it worked! Oh, here's another piece. All right. It's a strange design. Is it a ceramic? Doesn't look like there are any puzzles in it. Alright. The chair that goes with the dresser. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Let's head to, Oh, Junpei. If you've missed her so much, you don't have to keep coming back here. Psh, no, that's not what this is. Just being, like, a bridge between the two rooms. Uh-huh. You just keep telling yourself that. Now get out of here and go help June. Okay. Get it? Yes, yes. What are you mumbling about? Did you figure something out? Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah. So that piece goes there. We probably have to make them match. We're still missing a piece. So that's the door out. We need... Oh, hang on. I wanna... How do I look at this? Hey, Junpei, that tile you've got. You think maybe you're supposed to put it in one of those empty spaces? The pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so, too. If that is the case, you're gonna need to collect all 3 tiles, right? Don't you think we should collect all of them before we start putting them in? Okay, fine. That's fine. Let's go into the bathroom. Let's, turn shower curtain. Let's put that shower curtain on those hooks. Try spreading the curtains. Oh, there is a hole. Wow, it's pretty obvious people. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe the one who's getting spied on was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies. Home invasion? Interesting, I see. You two are really idiots, you know that? I like the two of them. I don't know, something about their dynamic is really funny to me. Something about, like, I feel like they both think they're the smart one. And they're just not. Okay. Wait, can we look at the curtain and maybe see if there's, like, a pattern through the wall? I don't know how we do that. Let's see if we can use the key here. Let's see if this candlestick key will do anything. Yes! It opened! Alright, pull that shit open! Let's grab this. Yeah, it does. I think I saw it somewhere. So we need one more.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute?
Sure, yeah. Santa had shown up out of nowhere and gave Junpei no small start.
Here, take this.
Santa pulled something out of his pocket.
Bookmark.
It's a clover. Got a 4-leaf clover
What is
in
this
it.
for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Okay.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
Santa gave him a wry smile.
You know what I hate most in the world?
No, where is this going?
I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
Where is this going?
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but
Junpei tried to figure out how to best phrase what he wanted to
what
say.
does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Santa scratched the back of his ear and looked awkward.
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf language, I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Why is the music so ominous?
Leaf words.
Leaf words.
Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay?
Okay.
Just touching it gives me the creeps.
Sure.
Take the damn thing, all right?
Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands.
Here.
What do you want to do? Take it, I guess? Decided to take it. After all, why shouldn't he?
All right, sure. I'll take it.
He shoved the thing to his pocket and gave Santa a last confused look.
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny.
Okay. What had happened to Santa? Junpei wondered. How had he become such a bitter person? For a moment, they looked at each other.
Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
Okay.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man. That's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages, that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century. And I'm a 21st century guy.
And I'm a 21st century guy.
I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-ass number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
This 4 is not a great number.
What?
9 is a way better number.
9, 3, 7. I like odd numbers better than even numbers. 1 is eh. 3 is solid. 5 is back and forth. 7's good. I like 7. 9 is decent.
So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
Santa's explanation made no sense. Yes, it does. Junpei was even more confused than
You
before.
play?
You mean like gambling?
Yeah, of course. What else would I need? In Baccarat, the best possible hand totals 9. They call it Le Grand.
Sure, I'm
But
learning
the lowest,
things.
most worthless cards, zeros. They call Monkey.
Okay.
Just like the guy in charge of this game, huh? Zero's a monkey.
Okay. Santa blinked, utterly stunned. Then he began to laugh.
Oh man, you're totally right. The guy who trapped us in here sure is one hell of a monkey.
Okay. That was when Lotus spoke up.
You know, if you think about it, the nonary game is really a lot like Baccarat.
I don't know what Baccarat is. Wait. How to play Baccarat. Know that you can bet on either of two hands. One is the banker's hand, one is the player's hand. A player may bet on either hand. Bets placed on either the banker or the player or bankers before the cards are dealt. Know how cards are dealt. 2 cards are dealt to both the player and the banker. A casino operator holding the shoe. What's the shoe? I don't know anything about gambling. What is a shoe in gambling? A device used by dealers to store and deal cards. Well, you learn something new every day. Slides out one card out and place it face up on the player's box on the felt table. The next card, the first the banker hand, is placed in the banker's box on the table. I'm not following any of this. Tens and face cards are all worth 0 points. All other cards are worth their face value, with the ace worth 1 point. If a total is more than 10, the second digit is the value at hand. For example, a 9 and 16 which total 15 make up a 5-point hand. In order to win, the bet must be on the hand that totals closer to 9. Okay. I'm sure the game will probably explain this to me. At least I'm hoping it does. But I'm curious now. Anyways, back to the actual game I'm supposed to be playing. Apparently she'd been listening.
And of course, it doesn't use any of that stupid digital root junk. You just drop the tens digit, and that's it.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I keep trying to do!
Still, it does have the same idea of your final number needing to be a single digit.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point.
And in both games, whoever has 9 wins.
The person who makes 9 wins?
Wait, did you forget already? Don't you remember what Zero said?
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. So, if we want to get off this boat, we have to make a team whose numbers have the digital root of 9.
And only the people in that team are going to make it out alive.
I was worried about something like that, so I decided to just not think about the math.
Of course. That's why it's called the nonary game.
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Nonary means something derived from 9 or base 9. It's derived from the Latin prefix nona, which means 9.
I'm learning so much.
While we're at it, the prefix for 1 is uni. You know, like the unicorn, the horse with 1 horn. 2 is bi, like binary. Binary means composed of 2 parts. 3 is tri. I'm sure you've heard that one plenty.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Like trio, triple, and triangle. You get the idea.
Yeah.
After that, you have quart, quinty, sext, septum, and so on.
6, 7, 8, 9. Funny how the only one she doesn't say is her number.
And of course the prefix for 8 is
Okay, there we go.
like octopus.
Thank you for the information.
It's called that because it has 8 legs. Get it?
I see. So then Nona means 9.
Lotus nodded.
So, how many of us are trapped on this ship?
That'd be 9.
And what are the bracelet numbers we have?
They go from 1 to 9.
And our time limit? How many hours did we have?
Zero said 9 hours.
And finally, to get out of this ship.
We need to find the door with a 9 that's hidden somewhere in the ship.
By making a team with the digital root of 9.
Lotus nodded
And
again.
there you have it. The number 9 is everywhere in this game. He's got a real theme of 9s for this whole thing. No wonder it's called the nonary game.
Somewhere far away, Junpei heard the creak of stressed metal. It sounded almost like Zero laughing at them. Or the sad, desperate scream of a pig headed to the slaughterhouse. Those are 2 very different noises. Well, that was fun. Hey, check this thing out. It's a pretty nice sofa. I know. It's a shame I can't take it back with me. The sofa looks pretty expensive. Okay. 3 of these. Okay. Found them all. What else do we have? Nothing. Sleep with nice, it always cost me a life. It's too dark to see inside. So we need a way to light it up. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, I want to click. Oh, curtain. Let's try spreading the curtains. Yeah, there's a hole in the curtain. But look at it from ways back. I can see a single tile. Right from here, I can see what tile is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope, the thing's not budging. Well, that means maybe on the other side? 5th from the top, 3rd from the right. How do I get out of here? Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. They can get under this with their nails, and yes! Awesome! We have them all. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Hang on. This one needs to be here. There we go! Yes, I did it! There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. A key! Mars key! Yeah, we did it! Junpei messed around a bit with the key he had and looked blankly at the picture that slid down.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I don't know. Santa had only been mumbling to himself, but it drew Lotus's attention. She looked at the picture and paused.
I think I've seen this picture before.
Really?
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
Everybody here's so smart.
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Okay.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
Santa put his hands on his head as though he were in great pain. Lotus merely arched an eyebrow in his direction and continued.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
Lotus did not look pleased.
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Santa suddenly burst into laughter.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids from the 70s?
You keep talking about kids from different centuries.
I can't believe someone would actually
Or
do
people.
serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree.
Lotus's response was surprisingly curt. Junpei had expected at least some conflict.
I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book.
Lotus indicated the picture they'd all been looking at. After a moment, she walked up to the strange picture, examined it, and then spoke.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
A seahorse on an island. A seahorse with feet on an island. And it's wearing one of those, like, helmets, and it has wings. And this is the island, and this is the water, and this is, like, a cross, and it's, like, hammering. Santa answered first.
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
None of these options are a seahorse. I can see a little dog. Yeah, there's like a little dog there, and it's like its tail. I feel like that's the best thing I could see. I mean, a boat, you could say, but a dog?
Maybe a dog. No, see, you got the head here, and then these are the front paws, and then these are the back paws.
Junpei traced the black contours. Oh, interesting. That is not what I was seeing, but sure.
See?
Oh, I see it. I guess you've got a point.
Santa, despite his constant aloofness, was clearly impressed. Junpei glanced over at Lotus. She looked stunned.
How did you know? You're right.
Am I?
I didn't think you would have been able to guess that.
For a brief moment, Junpei felt a swell of pride.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
Lotus nodded and began to speak.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc.
Okay.
Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects. Roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
That is really interesting, actually. Lotus looked back and forth from Junpei to Santa and back again. Normally calm and collected, she looked now as though she were very nearly possessed, and there was something manic about her manner. Santa took an involuntary step backward. Junpei didn't budge and stared straight back into Lotus's eyes.
Wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye. So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field.
Psych!
Her manner suddenly shifted and Lotus smiled broadly at Junpei and Santa. She waved her hands dismissively, doing her best to laugh the whole confrontation off.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen, but the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Something important to consider. At last, it seemed that Santa had gained control of his composure.
Right! Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute. I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay. Santa and Lotus laughed and gave one another jovial claps on the shoulder. Junpei, however, didn't feel so much like laughing. Something felt wrong, unclear. Yeah, a lot of this.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Word.
Word! Lotus and Santa walked away from the picture, but Junpei stayed, staring at the picture of the dog.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. We already got the key. There's nothing else in here. Well, who would have thought this was behind that frame? Alright. Alright. Let's go to the hallway. I'll go get June. You guys head to the door. Okay. Roger that. We don't have any reason to go back there, Junpei. Come on. Yes! Hit unlocked! Good job, Junpei. Good. Now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Nothing left this room. I want to get out of here and back into the hallway. Hey, Jumpy! Where are you going? Oh, I was gonna go get you. I know, Santa told me. Come on, let's go. Come Come on, Jumpy, let's go. All right, let's go. You found it! Woohoo! Interesting. They stepped through the door to find themselves in a wide hallway.
Another hallway.
Junpei, June, Lotus, and Santa stopped for a moment and looked at their surroundings. A short distance away, a metal grate extended across the width of the hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
They took hold and shook, but it refused to move.
Look over here!
Nearby was a pair of elevators.
Elevators. And the buttons? Of course they don't work.
You love pushing buttons.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Junpei grabbed hold of the knob and quietly pushed the door open. Oh! He entered, trying to take in as much of his surroundings as he could. The others followed shortly.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
Santa did not look pleased.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
As they talked, Lotus headed deeper into the room. Until at last she stood in front of a door.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
But, why did you stop talking? But don't we need a key for that? Did I accidentally click?
No good.
What? Why did you stop talking? Guess that wasn't very constructive. Neither Junpei nor Lotus looked terribly happy.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Okay. Junpei dug the ship map from his pocket and spread it out in front of him. As he did,
Hey,
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
before Junpei could finish, Lotus snatched the map away
let
from
me
him.
see that.
She ran her finger across it, muttering to herself.
I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
Junpei did as he was told.
What did you figure out?
Santa and June moved over to look at the map as well.
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Where are we looking? With her finger, Lotus traced a path on the map. Oh, okay.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Where did we come from? Here? Is this where the other side went? Because we were here. Okay. Satisfied she'd been correct, Lotus folded the map and handed it back to Junpei.
Thanks.
He took it and slid the valuable piece of paper back into his pocket.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving.
Yes.
First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go! Second puzzle of the day! I love this music. Okay. Shouldn't take too long. It's just one room, right? A partition. There's nothing special about it. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Yes! Hamlet reference. I was obsessed with Hamlet when I was in high school. You are not terribly subtle. Round plate for seafood. There are 15 of them in a pile. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deep for a plate. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. Oh, you really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well excuse me, princess. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. And a hexadecimal is... It's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents or hexadecimal numbers will go like this. A, 10, B, 11, C, 12, D, 13, E, 14, F, 15, and 10 equals 16. That 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number systems after 9. Okay. But why? I think I get it. But why? 9 is 9 even in hexadecimal and decimal. 10 soup plates. 10 is A in hexadecimal. Okay. 15 seafood plates. It says F on the voucher. Okay. It's 16 meat plates. 16 is written in 10 in hexadecimal. That is nuts. I agree. Countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words. Well-kept countertop. Doesn't seem to be anything useful on it, though. Okay. That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Hey, Santa. Can you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting to the age where even your eyes start to go, huh? You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door opened. This has got the two of them on edge. Gotta get out of here and fast. Yeah, you think. Just light hanging from the ceiling. It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. Okay. Oh, what's this? What? This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Okay, and what would the right number be? All we got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? I don't know. That might be a slight reason to be serious. There's some bottles of seasoning in here. Or seasoning here. It's a card reader. Since the light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. Key card for it's gotta be around here somewhere. We just gotta find it. Okay. Damn it! Didn't work. It doesn't matter how many times you try it. This door isn't going to open until we solved all the puzzles in this room. I'm sure this is all part of Zero's plan. I just can't imagine what his motives could be. Okay. There's a pot on top of the stove. There's some ingredients around here. I could cook something up for us. Lotus, you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too. Me too, girly, me too. Okay, rolling pin. Oh, countertop. There's a rolling pin and colander here. Nothing useful. Okay, trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Where's June? Better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me? Does it feel colder in here? Big bucket made of tin. There's nothing inside. Okay. Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. Why don't you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? Why don't you ask Evan? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you? Excuse me? That's rude. Alright, it's going. Do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. It's a grill. There's some coals down there. They're bright red. Grill ready to grill. Wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They're making like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Okay. Drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open. It's like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. A grill ready to grill. I love him. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Oh! A sink. Still got water in it. There's a couple plates in here, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. Okay. Wheelstone, what is that? Oh, sorry. A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Oh shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? You do that, we'll never get out of here. Oh yeah, I guess that would be bad, huh? So whetstone's only gonna be useful if we need to sharpen something. Sharpen a knife, okay. Oh, what's over here? There's a lot of notes. Got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it just doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Okay. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. There you are, hi! I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Oh! Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. Bottle of oil. Look. Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Okay. Where did you find that? Good job, Jumpy. I'm sure it'll be really useful. How's it going to be useful? We should just sharpen a knife or something. Sharpen a knife, huh? I think we're going to need to sharpen a knife. There are a number of cheeses lined up on the shelf. This is Gouda cheese, the most famous Dutch cheese. If you don't cut open the casing, it usually won't go bad. So you can store it at room temperature for quite a while. So we can eat this? Most likely. I'm not hungry at all. I guess it's hard to get hungry in a situation like this. Yeah. There's cheese on the shelf, sweet. Jumpy, you're searching with such tenacity. I don't think you have to search down there. I just want to be sure. I just wanted to be sure, okay? There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Cans lining every shelf in here. Wooden box in the second row, though. Okay, what can I look at the wooden box? Oh, a knife!
A rusty knife?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks awfully rusty.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
The knife seemed important, Junpei thought, but it wasn't going to be much used the way it was.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
She wasn't making much sense, does she ever? Junpei tried rephrasing his question.
Why were you thinking about futility?
At last she
Well,
answered.
it has something to do with the Titanic.
Okay.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
No, I have not.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time.
It wasn't, though. She's so cute.
Size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892.
Interesting.
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, What if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
To do what?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this dead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
Okay, it's low-key so funny though, this dynamic of her being like, so there's this like really cool, there's this theory, there's this prediction, there's this story, have you heard? And him being like, dude, no, that's stupid. What? No, that's stupid. Like, my guy, give her a little.
So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
He decided it was probably best to say nothing. What June was saying was insane and utterly absurd. If he tried to take what she was saying seriously, he'd go mad.
Well,
Junpei smiled uncomfortably.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Her voice trailed off and she glanced at the floor, troubled.
Come on, let's get back to it.
Junpei tapped June gently on the shoulder and awkwardly reached around her to pick up the knife from the box. A rusty knife. We're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this is really a futility moment. That blade is so rusty. Yeah, I know. We can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this. If we're going to cut anything, we probably have to sharpen the knife. Well, yeah, that's what this is for. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. Should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Wow, it's so shiny. Did you sharpen it, Jumpy? Yup. Now we can use it to cut something soft. Okay. Like, cheese? Okay, not cheese. Yes, I do remember. Yeah, of course I do. And here's a little quiz for you. What would 9 plus F be in base 10? 9 is 9, F is 15. Wait, 9, A 10, B 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15. So 9 plus 15 is 10 plus 14, which is 24. 24, right? That's right. Good job. You're a fast learner. Thanks. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers, but something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? I don't know. Oh! Nah, I heard it was critically panned. I don't know, it's pretty enjoyable with a little pot. Is that a pun? The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F? Yes, convert the 10, A, and F to base 10. It's worth a shot. No dice, looks like that's too many numbers. Okay. Oh, lights. It's nice to have something finally go our way. Oh! It's a bolt. It's really rusty. Is this even open? Won't know till we try. Let's give it a shot. Darn, no dice. Can we put oil on it? Maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and come on, you little son of a bitch. Whoa! Ha, yes, gotcha, you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Thank you. Oily and oh. Junpei walked through a blast of cold air washed over him. Almost instinctively, he folded his arms tight across his chest, doing what he could to conserve body heat.
It's cold in here.
I can't do cold.
What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Santa's teeth had already begun to chatter. Me too. Hardly surprising. The freezer was far too cold for someone dressed as he was. Lotus, however, was in an even worse situation. Oh, yeah?
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
And with that, she ran out of the room. As Lotus left, June came in.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
White puffs of steam hovered in front of their faces as they talked. June had already started
Hey,
to shiver.
you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Junpei had scarcely opened his mouth.
Huh?
With a thunderous sound of metal upon metal rang out from behind them. In unison, they spun around to find the door they had only recently come through was closed. Junpei rushed to the door.
Why did it suddenly close?
Desperately grabbed a hold of the doorknob.
Ah!
It was cold, beyond cold, merely touching it was
The knob's
painful.
frozen.
But why?
They quickly deduced the pipe next to the door had ruptured.
Looks like the pipe next to it broke.
Water released by the rupture had hit the door and frozen instantly. Santa shoved Junpei aside and patted against the door.
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
She wasted no time in
What do
responding.
you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine.
Girl, we
You
freezing!
say so. Hold on.
Soon they could hear Lotus on the other side of the door. The grunting ceased and they could hear light panting, as if from exertion.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Girl!
Oh.
God damn it.
Santa was shaking like a newborn deer. June was hugging herself and shivering violently. Even Junpei, with the heaviest clothes of any of them, was clearly feeling the cold. With every breath they took, they could feel the cold working its way deeper and deeper into their bodies. I can't do cold!
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Yeah.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
They pushed in close to one another and began to search. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. Huh? What's this? Looks like a tag or something. Ew. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If I try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. Don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room. Okay, I guess we're just taking a hunk of meat with us. It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. Oh, dry ice. Dry ice? Can't you make that stuff cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode? Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Okay. Yeah, something airtight and make it melt. Alright. Oh.
Dry ice is just
Sorry.
frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Junpei picked up the dry ice with sleeves just to avoid burning himself.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
They were about to move when June spoke up.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Junpei looked at her dumbfounded.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
June giggled and did her best to hide her guilt. At least she was still feeling good enough to joke around, Junpei told himself.
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Santa was now shivering at an astounding rate, but his curiosity seemed unaffected. Junpei. It did seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
June answered.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
Okay.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees, so why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
June replied with an answer that stunned both of them.
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
Water that freezes at 96 degrees. Ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees? Junpei was cold as hell, but this was too interesting to ignore. He did his best to warm up by rubbing his arms and stamping his feet, then put the question to June.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
It's got a 9!
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yep.
Okay. She wasn't finished.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
No!
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it.
Uh-huh.
They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized.
Interesting.
However, one day in 1920,
Oh, sorry, I did
some
not mean to cut you
glycerin
off.
on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
Fascinating, okay.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating.
Huh.
Communicating in some way that we can't say.
What is glycerin? Sugar alcohol used in foods, soaps, medicines, and skin products. Sugar alcohol. Sweet taste and a syrupy consistency. Do I have things that have glycerin in them? Hey, would you look at that? Glycerin! Fascinating! The more you know! This game is teaching me so much! I love learning things! Glycerin freezing point? 64 degrees. The more you know. Oh, Jesus, hi! That scared me.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Junpei was honestly impressed. Was in fact a pretty interesting story.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
To his surprise, it was Santa, not June, who answered.
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man.
It'd be the end of the world.
Junpei felt Santa might not be treating the idea of the end of the world with the proper concern.
At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
He was right. Junpei shivered.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far out.
Yeah, sorry, I was
I
curious.
know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
Me too, Santa! Me
So let's
too!
get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Santa stomped off, clearly doing his best to pretend the cold wasn't affecting him.
Selfish, isn't he?
He's just cold. Still, Santa was right, and it was high time they got back to their
Ice
search.
Iron is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Junpei looked at June, nodded, and resumed his search of the room. Hey, Junpei! Didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? So we need a sealed container. It's a thin pipe. There's water dripping from this pipe. It's like when the pipe burst and the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Okay. Can we cut the bag open? Oh, I moved it. Shoot. Hang on. I'm gonna close the game and reopen it because otherwise editing that will be a nightmare. Oh. Sturdy rope. It's a rope. Could you attach something else, I suppose. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy? Water bottle. Water bottle. Yes, it is. And nothing else here that looks useful. Okay. Let's start off by putting the dry ice into the water bottle. But the dry ice is too big. Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then, don't you, you genius? By cutting it? Nope. This thing is covering something. It's frozen solid. I can't flip it over. Okay. No luck, it's too hard. I can't break it. It's too much mist to see what's going on at the other end. Could we, like, put the bottle or attach the thing and, like, throw it at the floor? Guys, take a look at this. Ta-da! The knife! Well, I guess the cold finally got to him. Jumpy, you're scaring me. Oh, yeah. Still hang on to it, though. Okay. Okay. Oh! Frozen chicken. Sure. Yeah, why did we pick that up? It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey, June, can you say that again? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Okay. Nothing, I'm fine. If it's that hard, you could probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Why would you? Jumpy, it's really hard. It's like a hammer. I'm not. I'm done. I don't want to play this. Jumpy, you're a chunk of meat. It's rock solid. You can use it to crush something. Okay. Nom nom. Don't eat it. Chicken might as well be a rock though for how hard it's frozen. Oh, I'm loving the dialogue. Sure, yeah. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. And then we can combine these two. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. So you put the dry ice in the water bottle, Jumpy? If it explodes, it could probably blast away the ice from the door. So how are we gonna get it to stay against the doorknob? If I can attach it to the doorknob, alright. And let's just tie a rope on here. Hey, why don't we use that rope to tie that bottle onto the doorknob? We just have to put some water in it and then we can give it a good whack with something. Kaboom! It'll explode and it'll break the ice off the door. And what are we waiting for? I can't take this cold any longer. No more meat hammers? Alright. Warm water dripped from the rupture pipe near the door.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Junpei looked down at the floor. Scattered across it were pieces of dry ice left over from the larger chunk he'd crushed earlier.
This ought to do the trick.
He pulled his sleeve down over his hand to keep from getting burned and grabbed the chunk of dry ice.
Some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
It was a pretty good size, about as big as a pool ball.
All right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Both Santa and June looked at him with new
Where
concern.
exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, look, right here. We can hide in there.
Junpei pulled open the door to the small cellar.
Come on, get inside, quick.
Santa and June nodded and jumped down into the hole. Junpei quickly followed. In his hand, he could feel the chill of the frozen carbon dioxide eating through his sleeve. He tightened his grip, took aim, and prepared to throw.
All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
Who counts like that?
The wrong way.
Oh, oops.
I love him!
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Junpei threw the chunk of dry ice as hard as he could. With the same motion, he ducked down into the cellar with Santa and June just as... Whew! Junpei leapt up out of the cellar and ran to the door.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right, let's see if it opens.
Junpei grabbed the knob and pushed with all his might. Oh, thank God. The door gave way easily and all three of them tumbled out of the freezer at once.
Hooray! We're out!
June, relieved, collapsed onto the floor.
Move!
Santa shoved past Junpei and ran straight to the grill, which he immediately grabbed.
Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot. Fuck!
You idiot! Proceeded to kick the grill in a futile but amusing fit of rage.
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen?
He's so dumb,
Hey,
I love him!
Where's Lotus?
It took Junpei only a moment to find her. She was sitting on the counter, idly scratching her chest.
Oh, welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
With a great yawn, Lotus lowered herself off the counter. Junpei clenched his teeth and walked toward her.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
It was true that there wasn't much she could have done, but something about her tone. Junpei gritted his teeth.
But there's one thing I have to ask you.
Fine.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seemed that an accident was the only explanation for the door's closure.
If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least. Not an attempted murderer.
Fair. Junpei swallowed his anger and did his best to apologize.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Lotus looked away and twirled her hair between her fingertips. His vengeance against the girl complete. Santa swaggered back toward Junpei and Lotus. I love him.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
How rude!
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Okay. You see them a lot in between kitchens and dining areas in restaurants. Without this door, you'd need to run all the way around the partition to get to the other side. That'd be a real pain in the ass, huh? Well, I guess it's not really important, but still. Okay, where's the grill? Back here. And then let us take this. Hey, what's that? Looks like there's a piece of paper inside it. You try and pull it out, it might tear. Maybe you can melt it if you put it on something warm. Something warm? Something warm. Yeah, didn't someone burn themselves on something earlier? Yes, someone did. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. What are you doing? What are you going to do with paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? We just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Oh, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm— Ouch! See? I told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. This thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So, we're going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. That is okay. We have a knife. Right, now that I've sharpened the knife. Yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Okay, that would be... C is 12 plus 10 equals... Wait, no, not plus 10. Plus 16. So that would be 8. 28 plus F is 15. So 28 plus 15 is 43. Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what CNF stands for? You think maybe it means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. All right. Look at that meat roasting up. Look at that pork roasting on the grill. Man, that looks good. All right, over here. Here. Bam. 43. Yes, Junpei, that note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter those numbers? Yeah, okay. Yep. So if I screw up, I'll just press C, right? Oh, it's not. All right, let's give it a shot. 43. Sounds like metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Oh. The door opened. Good job, Jumpy. Saturn keycard, let's go! Saturn? This is a symbol for Saturn. Remember there was an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. Guess that means the card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Not the meat. Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. You found it!
I think we've been here before.
All right, and unfortunately, I am going to pause right here. I don't know if this is a good place to pause or not. No. Wait, let's save here. All right, there we go. And yes, let's return to the title screen. All right, I'm gonna make a list real quick, hang on. All right, so I have written a list of my favorites in order so far, but honestly, everybody's really close. I feel like except for Junpei. Junpei's just my favorite, I don't know. So right now in number 1, we still have Junpei, he hasn't moved. Number 2, I was torn, because it's hard because I didn't spend any time with the other group in this episode, so they all had to be moved down like a little bit just because I spent so much time with these guys. So I gave the number 2 spot to June for now, but she is very close to number 3, which is Clover, and number 4, which is Snake, because I don't know, something about those two just already has me like, I want to see more of them, and I really like them already. Number 5 is now Santa. He's funny. I don't know, I still don't know how I feel about him overall. Like, I like him, I really do, but I think he's funny, and I'm enjoying him a lot. Number 6 currently is Ace, because I really like him. I really want to spend more time with him. Number 7's Lotus, because while I do like her, I'm still a little, she still says some things that make me go, eh. And number 8 is 7, because like I liked him before, but we didn't really interact with him at all here. So I don't know. I feel like I can't reasonably put him above Lotus, because I didn't like Clover and Snake, I just instinctively like. There's something about them that I'm just like, I think I'm gonna like these guys, so they got a little bit of a boost. Ace is still above Lotus because I really like the way he handled the situation with the 9th man. I keep saying that, but I really do. But yeah, I just spent a lot of time with Lotus, so I didn't feel right putting 7 above her because I do actually like her. I'm not sold yet. She's a little mean, and I don't like people who are a little mean. And she's not like a super funny mean like Santa is. Funny mean I can deal with. But yeah. Anyways, I've been recording for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. I don't know if I can continue keeping them at this length, if I'll have to make them a little bit shorter just to fit my schedule. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed recording it. I'm very excited to go into the next one. If you want to talk to me about this game or any of the other games I play, please feel free to join the Discord link in the description of this video or in the About page of my channel. I'd love to have you there. We have a Zero Escape 999 page, or channel. You should join it. We can yap there. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!